Oh, so guess who hasn't filmed a veg yet today? Or, okay, no. Guess who filmed a veg, was unhappy with the footage and deleted the footage, and so thus doesn't have a veg for today yet. Me, it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock? It's 7 o'clock. Might be 7:30. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film a veg and I'm gonna take my makeup off. Cool. It's been raining today for most of the day, and I mean like cold, dreary rain rather than ultra humid summer rain, which is what I've been experiencing since coming back to Australia. And it's just been really nice to experience some hardcore cold icy rain. I haven't been this excited about weather in a long time. And so as a result of that, I started listening today again to my playlist, Rain on Train Trips, which I hadn't listened to in a while because I've been going through this phase. I don't know if it's a phase. I've just been doing this thing where I've been sort of condemning and trying to repress everything prior to me finishing the HSC. So although I can intellectually remember what happened, I have not been able to emotionally recall anything from before I left, from before the end of the HSC, due to various reasons. And that's been kind of good for me, because yeah, I was not in a good headspace during the HSC and after the HSC, and that whole period of my life was just not a fun period for me. So it's been healthy in one sense to drop all of that. However, I also repressed a lot of the good things alongside the bad things, which has not been so healthy. So like my coping techniques and mechanisms and just things that have mentalities and yeah, things that make me happy, I've just been not doing or not appreciating. However, music is a wonderful thing, a wonderful magical thing that it's almost like it preserves emotions that you don't even remember having. Emotions and feelings and moments that you just have blocked out, that you just have forgotten even existed at one point. So I listened to Rain on Train Trips, the playlist, and I watched the rain and I made some cups of tea, and I was just reminded of this mindset that I had during the HSC that was so healthy and so me. And I can't believe I'd repressed it up until this point. It's been a process recently, trying to get my brain in order and trying to get me to move on. So this was definitely a step in the right direction. Wow, my face looks really red in the viewfinder. It's not that red. It's pretty red, but it's not that red in real life. It was also my second last uni class for the semester just then, an hour ago, and that's kind of weird. Tomorrow is going to be my last class of first semester of uni. I've still got assessments that I've got to finish, but I've completed one semester of university. Where did the time go? It feels like it's still February. Where did March, April, and May go? Where did the first like 5 days of June go? 5 days? No, it's the 7th today. Where did the first 6 days of June go? Where has time gone? Everything feels like it's just sort of going so fast, and I'm unsure. I don't know, is it going fast? I don't have anything to compare it to because I've repressed everything from the HSC. Last year and the year before felt simultaneously, in my mind, I'm imagining it as the longest 2 years and the most, jam-packed and significant 2 years of my life. But really, I think they also went quite fast. I just had to cram in a lot of stuff during those 2 years, so they felt longer, maybe? Alright, moral of this video. I don't think I really said enough meaningful stuff for there to be a moral. Okay, I used to have this, this motto that kind of kept me going through the HSC and through life. Whenever something bad happened, I was okay with it, because it was making me who I am. It was contributing to who I was as a human being, and I was learning something from it. And so I was always really okay with whatever was happening, anything, like regardless of what it was. And I kind of lost that for a while over the past few months. I was in a period of my life where I was kind of feeling like I don't want this constant feeling of dissatisfaction. I just didn't want to feel that for the rest of my life. I just didn't want to exist in this constant state of unhappiness. And I just didn't give a shit whether or not it was contributing to who I was. I just didn't want to be here. And part of that was because I repressed this attitude along with everything else I had repressed. So I guess the moral of this video is, oh my god, it started raining again. Just, I can hear it and it's making me so happy. Always remember, when moving past negative experiences in your life, by all means, you know, do what it takes to move on. But don't ever forget how they've shaped you as a human being. Don't ever forget who you've become because of them. And don't ever give up the opportunity to become a better human being because of shit that's happened to you in the past. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on. I love the rain so much. All right, I'm gonna go make dinner and I'm gonna edit this, and I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow with a new veg. Bye.